I was on my first trip with City Stars and we were in Canada. I was like, hey Glee, how do you pronounce your last name? Is it Mamamula? And he's like, no, it's Mamalu. And I was like, oh, but that'd be tight if it was Mamamula, right? Like, that sounds sick, right? And he just looked at me like square in the face. He was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. And then everyone around me just started laughing, basically making fun of me. I don't like when my board leaves my feet. I want my board to be stuck to my feet. I mean, dude, it's no surprise Mob's the grippiest grip out. Yeah, whatever. I was in high school and I had this little Civic hatchback. And I was driving through this canyon at like 2 in the morning and I had one of my friends in the car and I was basically like, yeah, dude, check it out. Like, this thing handles so sick. Like watch, I'll show you. And I basically just went around and turned too fast. My back end came out and it was like, there was the side of the mountain and then a cliff, right? Trying to counter steer to face the hill and then I'd face the hill and then I'd spin back to the mountain and there was a fence. And I basically blew through the fence and it kind of like teetered for a second and then went off the canyon. At first I was like trying to like drive down the canyon, like trying to dodge trees, you know? But it wasn't doing anything, I was just going straight. So I got to the point where I was like, fuck, let go and just like hit something, flipped. We basically landed upside down in an old actress, Sophia Loren was her name. We landed in her backyard, like 2:30 in the morning, upside down. Like my friend he wasn't saying anything, I wasn't saying anything, and I was like super scared to like ask him if he was okay. And he was like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, holy shit, I'm okay. So we, whatever, crawled out the windows and I called my brother to take me home. Probably 4. It's never serious. It's always like us just messing around. But choked out Heath, Sam McGuire, choked out Denman. Sam actually passed out. Everyone else is on the verge, like hitting me, like can't breathe. And I was like, oh, like, I was like joking. I didn't know like you were actually passing out. They were like pissed. But Sam, I accidentally actually choked out, like passed out on the ground. I'm like, what the hell? So Heath Brinkley and I, when we first met, had this like war that, like, we were friends, but like we'd always mess with each other. We were going to Canada and I had done something to him, I can't even remember what it was. And we took an RV up there, so I was in the RV for like 12 hours. We parked at like the top of the hill where our hotel was, and me and Paul were like basically just like geeking to go skate. So I just remember like, all right, let's do this. Grabbed our boards, like ran and jumped on my board at the top of the hill. And basically just like, it was like I hit a slap rock, like the second my board went down, I was like, whatever, like slide onto my shoulder. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Grab my board, like try to roll my wheels, and they're frozen shut, like will not roll at all. And I look up the hill and he's like dying laughing.